Who is the most spoiled? Whose idea was it to get the dogger Sadie? Who cleans up after Sadie in the yard? No, he said her. He said her. We're doing well.
We're going woo when you get it right.
Who is the grouchiest in the morning? Who sleeps in all morning so we don't know how grouchy they really are? Who wears the pants in the family? This marriage is gonna last, I can tell.
What did I say about the up and down thing? He wears the pants, but I pick them up.
Who is the best cook?
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't point at me. Who is the best eater? Who cleans up after the meal? Who likes camping the best? Who takes charge of putting up the tent? Who has the most fishing gear? When they fish, who catches the most? Hey, 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 Who pumps the gas for the car?
I copy paste.
Who always has bad gas? Who makes the first move? Who falls asleep first? Who snores the loudest? Who's the best cuddler? Who will make the first breakfast for the newlyweds?
You.
I think they're pretty compatible. What do you think?
Yeah.
I would now like to call upon Terry Looker, who has a little presentation for the newlyweds.
We do know each other, right? Unfortunately.
Hi everybody, I'll keep this PG. This speech wasn't supposed to be that way. But Amanda, when you were a little kid, I'd just look at you and go, what would you do? That's not what you did.
Mom, Thursday is taller at me.
Craig, that's your problem now. So, my first real good memory of Amanda as a kid. I joined the military at a very young age for her. Coming home and giving her a Mickey Mouse pillow. Instant love. Just before I went back to Cold Lake, or I think it was in Calgary then, she'd just look at me, big little eyes. Call the army. Tell them you can't go back. Now she can't wait to get rid of me. Well, it's true. So, Greg, we don't know each other that well at all. But you've obviously made a wicked impression on my sister. good impression on my parents, good impression on my other sister. And, well, my parents aside, my two sisters have good noodles on their heads, so I know they have good decisions, and I'd like to welcome you to my family as well. So, watch out, bitches, because I got a brother now. I also understand that, yeah, you like to fish and everything. So, the other day when I was out with Mom in the boat, I'm using this fishing rod and the tip's broken and I'm still catching fish. I mean, it's good, but... So, I decided I'd get you a new fishing rod, and because you have to share everything together now, I got Amanda one as well. Joe, could you bring these up for them?
The Avengers and Snow White.
So, you married my kid sister, you get kid shit. I'll tell you what. Here you go. I welcome you to my family. I welcome you as my brother. Thank you very much.
And he's already into the toys.
Toys. He's already into the toys. Toys. Toys.
That's the way.
Oh yeah.
That's not just a rod, Terry. That's a full functioning fishing adventure right there. So we're almost at the end of our formal part of our program. I would like to call up 3 people, though, that I like to poke a little fun at today. And so I'm going to call up Amanda's cousin, Bobby Rhinelander. If you could come up, please. I'd like to call Terry back up, please. And I'd like to call Amanda's cousin, Brian Looker, up, please. I'd just like the 3 of you to stand sort of somewhere. Face the audience here.
What'd you do?
So these guys don't know each other very well, but there happened to be a day when they decided to go on a fishing trip. And lo and behold, my boat was out of commission, so they decided to take Dylan's boat for a fishing trip. Now, anybody who knows anything about Dylan's boat would probably predict the outcome of this event. Their bodies were found floating the boat on the bottom of the lake, and these 3 left our earth and went up to heaven. Upon getting there, they first looked at each other and said, "What the hell are you doing up here?" But then they accepted the fact that they had actually made it to heaven and they couldn't be all that bad. And there to meet them at the gates, the pearly gates, was St. Peter. And he decided to give them some tips because he recognized right off the bat that maybe these 3 guys were going to have a hard time in heaven. So he basically told them to just watch their step, literally, because as they looked through the gates, they saw wandering around in heaven were golden ducks. Lots and lots of golden ducks. And everybody seemed to be very cautious and careful not to touch the golden ducks. And so they said, "What's up with the golden ducks?" And St. Peter said, "Just be very careful. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen, but you're not going to want to touch or step on a golden duck. But go in, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Just watch out for the ducks." So in they go. Very careful, very cautious. Brian, being a firefighter and a well-trained man, really did his utmost best to miss the ducks. Terry, military guy, he knows a little bit about those explosive devices. He did pretty good, avoided the golden ducks. Now Bobby, though, his feet are a little bigger. And unfortunately for Bobby, he stepped on a golden duck. And poof! chained to his arm for all eternity, all life, is the ugliest, crankiest, bitchiest old hag you've ever seen, chained to his arm forever. And St. Peter comes along and says, I'm sorry, Bobby, but you stepped on the duck. I told you weren't going to like it. This is your fate. You will be this way forevermore. Terry and Brian, they laughed. We're not going to step on a duck, are we, bro? No, we're not going to step on a duck. Well, for a couple of days he did really well, but then Terry had a little bit too much of that heaven gin. With tequila watermelon, maybe. And unfortunately, oh no, sorry, I did this. That's okay, we'll do the same. As he stepped on a golden duck. And poof, strapped to his arm was the ugliest. Even uglier than Bobby's, imagine. Crankiest, bitchiest, old hag you've ever seen. Strapped his arm for all of eternity. And St. Peter said, I'm sorry, that's what happens up here, I told you. Brian's laughing away, laughing away. He's doing good up in heaven. These other two are doomed. Well, a couple days go by and they're all hanging around, dragging their hags with them. And Brian's being ever so careful, and poof, all of a sudden, strapped to his arm is this centerfold quality, built to the nines, beautiful blonde. And Brian's smiling away. He goes, I didn't step on a golden duck. And she said, no, I did. Thanks, guys. That's all. Okay. All right. So, just to close, I'd just like to give our newlyweds a little bit of advice. And I know they've been together for a while, and I'm a mom, and I know for sure, like, they've lived together, and sex is not new to them, I don't think.
Come on.
No, I think they've done it or something. But I just want to... I might have bought the lingerie for tonight, I'm not sure. But I did want to talk to you a little bit about sex. And I know this is really supposed to be one of these private conversations, but I just thought I'd let you know that there really are, in the existence of a married couple, 3 categories of sex. And so the first category of sex is probably what you guys are going to experience for the next little while. It's called newlywed sex. Newlywed sex is anytime, anywhere, we have sex. So enjoy that.
Amanda asked if she could do it on the dance floor.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, stop interrupting my jokes. Now, within a few years, though, it's going to be a little different. You're going to enter the phase known as scheduled sex. For those of us who have been married for a while, you will recognize scheduled sex because it's between the hours of 10:30 and 11 on Fridays with the lights out, when the kids are at a sleepover, and that's when you have your sex. Now, for those of us who've been married even longer, we are in this phase called hallway sex. Now, there's good news with hallway sex, I gotta tell you. It happens a lot. It can even happen every day, if you're really lucky. Hallway sex consists of the couple passing each other in the hallway and telling each other to fuck off. So, enjoy your sex life. Stay off the dance floor. Watch the dance floor, apparently. And I wish you all to have a great night tonight. I do want to let you know that our DJs have left some request sheets on the tables. They have a little basket there in front of them as the music plays tonight. If you'd like to hear something that you really enjoy, just write it on the sheet and they will do their best to accommodate that. Just a little reminder also that it is a toonie bar and no outside alcohol is permitted in this room. So if you choose not to pay the toonie, then you should go drink somewhere else. Right? Right. Okay, we're all going to have a great time. So with that, I think I'm going to call upon Amanda and Greg to close our program.
First, to the people that helped make this wedding possible, our MC Audrey, photographer Sherry and Brandon, Blooming DJ, What a Character Cakes, Best Western, Wayside Inn, and Wetaskiwin First United Church. You're all amazing at what you do, and we're forever grateful to you for all that you have done to make the wedding of our dreams a reality. You have put up with all our requests and made them happen like it was no trouble at all. You have calmed me down when we stressed, been there to answer our questions, and then worked your magic today. We couldn't have asked for more, and I have been recommending you to every bride and groom we know, and will continue to do so.
Helen and Alan, thank you for raising such a fantastic son. It's because of you that I now have this amazing husband beside me. Mom and Dad, thank you for raising me to become the woman that I am now, worthy enough of being Greg's wife. We know that all four of you have ever wanted for us in life is to be happy, no matter what. And I just want to thank you as our dreams have come true and we have never been happier. We both love you. To our bridal party. Thanks for the awesome stagette. It was awesome.
Anytime.
Thank you for agreeing to stand up with us today. We know it's a time and financial commitment, and we are appreciative of that you agreed to be a part of it because we couldn't imagine it any other way. You're the best bridal party that we could have ever asked for.
Damn straight.
You're welcome. To all of our family and friends who are able to come here this weekend, seriously, thank you so much. We're so excited that you could come, and we hope that you enjoy yourselves because you got married today. But it's also about all of you because we wouldn't be the people that we are without each of you in our lives. I now ask that everyone raises their glasses and toast my new husband, family, and friends. Everyone in this room has, in some way, has made this day possible and unforgettable, and we love you all.
Cheers.
Cheers!
So through the night, there are going to be a few little events I'll just tease you about a little bit here. So at 8 o'clock, we're going to start our formal dance with the first dance, and followed by father-daughter dance, mother-son dance at intervals. We'll have a shoe pass, there'll be a flower and garter toss, and cake cutting. So just to let you know how the evening's going to roll out. Again, our DJs from Blue Moon will take your requests. And so we'll just have some music play as we sort of clean things up a bit and get ready for our 8 o'clock formal start to our dance. So good time again to fill your glasses, take a bit of a break, and 15 minutes. Great, thanks guys.